Late night. How y'all feeling tonight?
I don't know if is it late night or is it midnight? Is it no? It's like it's still
Well,
evening.
it's,
I think it's
it's
still evening.
yeah, over down in Houston, it's nighttime over here on the East Coast, bro. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. In Houston, it's evening. You know, y'all probably still got some sun up there or something like that.
No, we ain't got no sun now.
Sky purple and orange and shit. You know, it's dark over here. It's just niggas out. You know.
I know. Speaking of that, isn't it supposed to be daylight saving soon?
Next Sunday, the 10th.
Mhm.
No, we good, man. I love daylight savings,
Next
bro.
Monday. I'm sorry, next Monday. Going into next Monday, the 10th. That's daylight
Bro, I
savings time. It's
promise.
early this year. This winter just shit was short as hell.
I
Okay,
love
so
me some when the daylight saving because I like when it get darker around like 8 o'clock. I could be outside a little bit longer. It's
Yeah,
just days feel better when it's like that. When it get dark too quick, I be like, bro, dang. It's just
yeah, yeah.
it's too quick.
Yeah, it's stealing from your melanin when the sun only up for like 9 hours.
right.
Stealing from your
Them,
soul. You know.
them facts.
All right, other than that, how y'all feeling? What's new? What's on how the week been going?
Uh,
Other than
been a
that,
wild week. Been a wild week in sports and entertainment. I'll tell you that much.
oh man,
We'll talk about it. You know.
well, I already know you. You gonna talk about it? This guy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Well. Speaking of that, what we got for the first topic tonight, G man?
Exactly, man. We gonna start it off real smooth before we get to I know people. If you're watching this live now, I know y'all already seen the first topic. We ain't gonna talk about that yet. We ain't gonna do can't stop, won't stop right now, man. We can't. Let's talk about
Yeah. We'll
Let's
give
talk
y'all
about
time to
some
put the
money.
kids give y'all time to put the kids to bed and stuff before we talk about that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they
because
in
y'all,
danger.
y'all keep
They
talking
might be in
about
danger.
can't stop, won't stop, man. Can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a little money today.
Okay.
We were gonna talk about a little bit of fitness, but we're gonna wait for Sunday service for that. So we're gonna talk about a little bit of money so you can get your mind right. Some interesting stuff that I found. So let me see if I can bring that up. Just like my boy, my computer's acting a little wild. So like, what's going on,
It's
man?
The
spreading.
But it
It's
won't the
technical
spreading.
computer.
difficulties tonight.
It's
Man, I
spreading.
don't know what's going on. But I didn't feel like it was my computer. It was more the website. It's acting weird. Let's see.
That
What's
might be
today? What's
it.
today, y'all?
Friday.
The first.
Friday the
Hmm.
first of the month.
The first of the month. Break up.
Yeah.
Break up. Break up.
Bone thug shit.
You already ate dinner?
Nope.
Yeah. And pay the rent. I'm spent.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it is first of the month.
Yeah.
You got to pay that rent.
Yeah.
I paid mine early. It felt good.
I would pay mine a couple days early if they let me, but they sometimes they don't let you till. I mean, they'll let you if it's the 30th, but we had the 29th. It was ugly in the February, so
Mm.
I paid mine this morning before
For
I left
real.
out the door.
They don't hold on. What kind of company don't let you pay rent early?
It lets you pay early, but if it's the 30th or the 31st, it was the 29th. So for some reason, they told me I couldn't pay as early as the 29th, even though
Mm.
February doesn't have you
30
know
days.
the extra day or two. So I don't know. It was the
That's
first because
different.
usually I pay my shit on like the 30th. So
Yeah, that's really different. Usually, they want your money. Like, "Bro, you want
Right.
my money?
e-
No, not yet. We don't want it yet. All
exactly.
right.
Hey,
I
I get
usually, I think that's a setup, bro. I usually pay my shit like half the month in advance.
they want you to be late.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Yeah, see,
setup.
they're trying to get you. They're trying to get us, man. I don't like that type of stuff.
Mm-mm.
Who's this
All
young
right.
civil rights looking brother here?
I know. Jerry curl down. Let's go see
Yeah,
what we're
early
talking about. And then
early Jim
we're
Crow.
going. Is this something very interesting that I've been talking about for a while? We all know it, but this is something that's interesting. We're gonna talk about the new billionaires of the future and kind of like today. So let's see what this gentleman got to say. Then we gonna wrap, fellas. All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The next wave of billionaires are going to be content creators. I mean, Alex Hermosi, one of my favorite entrepreneurs, I watched a video of him. Why did you start making content?
And I was like, she's younger than I am, and she's a billionaire, and I feel like I know more about business.
He was like, I got really mad when Kylie Jenner made $1 billion before I did, and it's because she had a personal brand and content creator. And the next day, he started making reels.
Done.
Now look at him.
Yeah.
He's triple X his business just because of his personal brand and the content that he makes.
Yes, Lord. Real simple, straight to the point.
Simple, simple. So the new billionaire, the new billionaires. So some people may think that the billionaire is just a guy in a suit sometimes, or the doctor, or the lawyer, or the CEO of a company. But I think our world is kind of changing, and people are seeing how powerful social media is, and I think it's an awakening. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. So what do y'all think about? Don't have no statistics, but we see what's going on around. What do y'all think about maybe the new millionaires of our generation are gonna be content creators? What do y'all think about that?
Don't need statistics. We got
YouTube
it.
formula. Oh, there you go. The YouTube formula. From that. I keep forgetting his name. Cool white guy, isn't
Damn.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually ran across this from mine. It's one of the
From
books he
who?
recommended. Mine Golden.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yo, have you been watching him, man?
I watched them a while ago. I
Yeah.
had got off.
Yeah.
Pause. But
Yeah, that was crazy.
it came
That's
Too
good.
late.
back.
I'm glad you got.
Too
That was
late for that.
crazy. I ain't gonna do it, but that was a crazy one. You caught it, so there ain't no point of saying nothing. You caught it. It's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he a good
But
dude
yeah,
though. He be saying some solid stuff, man.
yeah. I love, yeah. That John is dope. But absolutely, man. I think you know what really put it in perspective was when I seen so many social media managers pop up, and it's like, like I like that the freedom, the flexibility, and all that stuff. But I talked to a few of them, and a lot of them are doing really well with not too much traffic. And it's like, yo, like I want to see your client success. What's going on,
Mhm.
And yeah, like some people are getting thousands to hundreds of thousands per like series of posts. Like if your stuff could go viral, which is doesn't seem like as that it's not like it used to be, right? And that's
Mhm.
because how we are pushing into this digital age. Like this is the way it's at, bro. This is bread and butter. Um, I just love the opportunities here. I love the fact that how you can present yourself, how you can set yourself up. And when I be saying this to a lot of people that be starting, I say, you are the brand. That's why I talk about transparency. That's why I talk about connectivity and all of that stuff because that people are going to. This isn't a paid promotion, but this watch blackout line out watches is a black owned brand, black luxury. I love this brand,
Mhm.
right? And we was able to connect, and through that connection, I done bought like 10 watches.
Yeah, you've been rocking his stuff for a while.
Right, right.
Mhm.
And there was
Pause.
even that wasn't a pause
That
moment.
was pause. That was straight up pause. I got
Pause.
and
That's crazy.
I
Yeah,
got
that
Chris on
is
good
crazy,
behavior.
but I'll let you go. Pause.
I
and
guess
there
I'm
was a
getting back.
moment like all of the brands that I'm truly connected to, like I love the
Mhm.
connection. With all of the brands that I'm truly connected to, I could talk to these people. I could talk to them, and each one of them, I guess, because of the mindset portion, each one of them has had some tribulations within the business, and I was able to be able to like let's talk because I don't want your brand to die out. You have too good of a quality product, and if you have people that rock with you like that because of your brand, because of your transparency, who are connected to you,
Mhm.
then that will push and excel you to proceed. That will continue to like you're it's more likely you'll prevail over the challenges of building a brand. So I love that no matter what it is. I just seen somebody she's starting a podcast for single mothers. That wouldn't be something that we would be interested in, but I love the fact that that's an area, that's a space that you can do, like I'm like, yeah, target. I learned so much about target audience, and narrowing down your niche and all of these things, bro. Like, yeah, there's a lot. To say the less, say less is to. There's a lot to be made by just being you on camera.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
I mean, I had
being
a
you on
problem. There's a
camera.
big problem with that. We're talking about it like niching down. It's
Yeah.
That's very smart, and actually, it's I think it's harder for some people to do. Maybe it's harder for me, but man, maybe it's harder for me. Niching down is hard because everybody want to be able to help every single body, but you
Mm,
should be able to niche down to what you're good at. Specialist. I mean, I'm sure y'all heard that before, like a doctor. A
yeah.
doctor is, makes okay money, but the one that makes a whole bunch of money is the
Hmm.
specialist, the person that only do just deal with heart. That's all he do.
Hmm.
If you want to deal with heart, you just go to straight to him. That's all he know. That's all he do. But you ever notice a specialist? I mean, he'll make almost three times of what a regular doctor will make because he a specialist. So
Hmm.
it's even though I know that, it's still hard to do that even in my realm. So that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. But if you look at some of these people, like they say, the billionaires and the millionaires, they all niche down to one thing. They ain't good at everything, but they do niche down to everything. He said Kylie Jenner. I don't know what she niched down to. She niched down
Right.
to,
She was
to
selling
being
her
a
kids.
slut.
Hey, that's a
It's
niche. A niche is
And
a
niche,
niche.
niche is slut.
A
You
niche
are
is a
right.
niche.
You're right. It is.
Amazing!
It is a niche to be a slut. Yeah. So
I
you're
think
right.
that will be the always the number one category for niches is sex, anything like that,
mm,
Yeah.
especially with
Fact.
women. Um,
Amazing!
I think Trey hit it on the head. Like the world is just moving to a digital age. You can think about how finance is advancing with blockchain technology, Web3, and cryptocurrency. Think about you know uh, our entertainment, how everything's being streamed. You don't need to go to Blockbuster or Video World or anything like that to watch the things that movies and whatnot. You could just, if you have a decent internet connection, you can watch the things you like to watch.
mhm,
But I think why this is an effective and uh, a lucrative market is that we as humans, we as consumers, I think what we consume, that as far as the content we like to watch and who we support is people. One, the people that can relate, we can relate to, because I think relativity is what sells.
mhm,
Far as y'all saying, people want to know how other people living and whatnot, and where was I going with this? Relativity sells, but also it on the more, I don't want to say the negative side, it kind of tugs at our mentality as far as how controversy can sell, drama can sell,
mhm. We
any,
consumers, bro. It's
yeah.
like how much of it are you gonna consume? So being on the, there's always that other side of the coin. If you're on the other side of the coin, you're the one that's feeding it. You can get paid off of it. That's why a lot of people lean into it because, like you said, controversy sells, sex sells, and it's like for me, I can't consume too much of that type of stuff. But even if me knowing it, sometimes you still get wrapped up in it. Like I was scrolling and looking at inspirational stuff earlier, and of course, there goes some titties. There goes some.
Man, facts. Man, true.
And I would
You
scroll
just,
past it, but I still saw it.
I'm still not sure about I think maybe an entity like let's say OnlyFans. OnlyFans probably can make a billion, but I don't think, I'm not sure how realistic it is as of right now for individual content creators to be true billionaires. I mean, there are some prominent people making content and people making tens of millions of dollars a year off content. Like
Mr.
the boy
Beast.
Kai Cenat, he not even 23, 24 years old, and he makes 400K a month off
Exactly. And you
just
can't
video.
even
Come on.
you can't even tell me what he do on there other than just what.
He plays video games and acts wild, and he ran the numbers down in a video the other day. He said he has 81,000 people that pay $5,000 a month just to watch him. Just 81,000 pay $5 a month, and that's how he makes 400K a year,
That's
which is
crazy, man.
almost 5 million a year.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro. Like you tell me that ain't a path to a bill. Shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
but
path to ability. It's a faster path than than most. I'm not lying. I'm not
yeah,
knocking it. You know.
I mean, I think I give y'all something to think about. Y'all probably thought about it too. I think it can be a curse where it's getting to a point where you can hear some kids, and I've heard it before because I'm in this realm now with kids. It's like they inspire to be streamers rather than anything else.
Hmm.
It's a downside to it, whereas it's like, oh, you just see somebody, oh, all they're doing is doing silly stuff on the camera. They're making money. That's what I want to do when I grow up. And it's like,
Mhm.
I mean, dang, is that the way the world's gonna go? Where it's just that that's all they gonna inspire to do is just to be like somebody on TV or not even on TV. I'm sorry, not even on
Mhm.
TV, on their phones or their computers, and that's a downside where it's like everybody can't do that.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be a
I,
content creator. I mean,
I,
not the fact that you just not talented, but honestly, not everybody's talented, and it takes a lot of hard work to do stuff like this. So it's yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
I get keeping it simple. I get keeping it simple. I like that concept, but you don't want to be a simpleton. You don't want to be known. I mean, I don't think things should be that simple. Like, let me be silly and make money. Like, what does that do for life skills? What does that do for your
Yeah.
mentality? You're gonna. It's almost like these. You might People might have these personalities. These
Hmm.
young guys might have those kind of personalities off camera, and they're just bringing it forward to camera. But you can't be like you can't live your life like that. I don't think like just being simple, being silly all the goddamn time.
I mean that's what we're saying, but is it? But it's kind of like that's what they're doing, right? I mean, they're not doing these guys. These guys I'm watching, and it's getting to a spot where they're not just being content creators and sitting down like we are like doing now. It's I'm gonna learn to do it too because I do fitness outside. They're not just doing lives inside the house. They're walking around every single where with their phone, and they're actually live everywhere they go. So it's not just
Mhm.
sitting down. They act like this in public. They act crazy in public. We ain't do the prankster thing. That's pre-recorded, but most of the time they're doing stuff live. So I
Mhm.
think it's going to even get to a point where they're just you can walk around everywhere and your life is just alive everywhere you go, and people just sitting there watching it.
I
And
mean,
That's
to
the problem.
with
yeah,
with with
yeah,
like AI technology and stuff, I think eventually you will be able to just upload your normal life. It's not even gonna
yeah,
look like you're holding a phone up to you. You're just gonna
at
be able to
all.
have something follow you and record your life
Yeah. You
and
know, it's
put it on the.
already honestly true, but it's already there. I mean, y'all know I've been in
Mhm.
the optical world, and right before I left the optical industry, they was already unloaded the new Ray Bans. That there's already camera on the Ray Bans, and you be able to see
Mhm.
all you can record it off your Ray Bans, and you can see the feed through your glasses. So it's
Yep.
already here. I mean, it's already doing that. I
I,
mean, it's just a crazy world.
I personally been waiting for a product like that, just some glasses and shit to
It's already
record,
there.
and
You can
people
go to
not
Lens
know.
Crafters right
So
now.
I can go back and tell them like this way you had me fucked up at I ain't say that shit. No, here go the replay, just like the commercials with the red flag where they review what you said and shit. Like yeah,
Yeah.
Oh man,
I love something like that.
the downfalls of technology is what it can be used for. I saw, um, and I agree with maybe I should have shared this post as well. 'Cause I didn't know this was going to lead to that. Um, but yeah, it still goes to that consumer mentality. Whereas we can jump into the realm of content creation now because we are sounded, we're sound minded, and we got enough experience. Like but when you're raised around content creation, yeah, it is It's
Big
different.
difference.
It's
Big
different.
difference, bro. Yeah, facts on that. Big facts. It's like because we've experienced life as a teenager and being outside. We experienced that point not having cell
True.
phones. We
True.
experienced talking to people face to face
Big
and
facts.
seeing life outside. These kids starting off streaming at 12, 13 years old, don't even have a bike yet. They ain't been outside. They ain't done anything. So they first interaction having authentic conversations is probably through a camera like we are right now. And that's not good
Yeah,
at
because
Yeah.
all.
one big aspect of learning is they call it the word primacy. It's like what you learn early
Oh, that's
and first
all
will
right.
stick with you the longest. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Mm.
preach, we teach that at work, but it's like what you learn first and early will stick with you the longest. So yeah, it's true. If this is what they're being born into, and starting on the tablets early and watching whatever just cause to be entertained. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I was with my nephew, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking him to school. It's like a 20-minute ride to his school, and he's just on. I just give him my work phone so he can, he don't even know what the fuck he looking at. He just hop on a reel and swipe up to the next one, swipe up to the next one.
Man,
He was listening to some shit about, how to multiply your money. I'm like, what? Why are you listening to this, bro? I was laughing. You know,
yeah, man, you a part of the problem. Why you do that, man?
he asked me, he asked me, can he see my phone? I'm like, yeah, sure. I know that's what he do. His father told me that's what he gonna do.
You a
He
part of the
down.
problem, man. You supposed to be the uncle. You the uncle, right?
Yeah, I'm the uncle,
You
man.
should
I'm
have been
Uncle
uncle. You
Chief.
should have been uncle. Like, no. Now sit your ass down before you get messed up around here. That's what you should have
He
said. Yeah, that's
he's
what I
he's
would
a
have said.
mild
That's what you should know. Now shut up before you get hurt around here.
he's a mild mannered kid, yo. He different. Like he'll get in the. I let him sit in the front seat and he'll just cross his legs like he my grandpa or something, and like he reading a newspaper with
Man,
that
what's your
phone in
license
his
plate? I'm
hand,
calling the
bro.
police on you. Kids ain't supposed to be in the front seat. I'm calling the police on you.
Hey, he's
Yeah,
he's six, bro. He's six. He's six. We
six
all
months.
sat in the front seat. We all wanted to sit in the front seat
Mhm.
early as possible. As soon as
Shoot
we
my nephew.
we ain't need that
Yeah,
booster.
never been in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got from scoot down.
Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But no, I mean, you said it. What I was about to say, it's not good. But as far as the good side of it, I mean, that's what primarily why I wanted to bring this up. Um, because I've been telling Negroes for a long time, a lot of Negroes, and I say Negroes because
Yeah.
most of my friends are Negroes. So I'm
Mm.
not saying it just because just Negroes. Saying the guys I know, I've been telling them for years, bro. Yo, get on the social media way, yo, get on it, bro. Post, bro. I'm trying to tell you, post,
Mhm.
bro. Do this, bro. I've been saying this for years. I can see the world changing. I was slowly watching it. I was like, yo, why anybody watching? The TV is going away. Hold on, everybody watching YouTube. Hold on, bro. They making longer. Everybody going live. Hold on, bro. They got TV shows, and it started changing. But the number one thing that watched me, it was two. The first thing that really showed me was the how reality TV started really popping off.
Mm.
That's what I really watched when money started really changing was reality TV. When they got away from scripted and going on to so-called reality. I think at first it was reality, but then they started changing to kind of be
Scripted.
scripted. But
Yeah.
seeing that reality and seeing that people want to see regular people and see how their lives go. That's
Mhm.
when I started. They wanted to see the authenticity of a person with reality. So once that started, I think that's what really started this content create because people wanted to see how their lives were going, how they work out, or how they do throughout the day, what they how their relationships are, the drama people, other people's relationships, all that stuff. Like I said with reality, I
Yeah.
think that's when it really sparked as people started really seeing that. Oh, this is money right here. Like people want to see how I live. They want to see how I do. Oh, then let's get this. Hey, let's get this money. Let's go and put this on the camera.
Shoot, that's
That's
how
what I
YouTube
think.
was created.
You you
Yep.
you
YouTube.
right, G. And I think from that reality TV, it kind of segued into, okay, I can post this sentence on my social media page and how people react to it because everybody got different opinions and shit. And then
Mm-hmm.
we
Trying to get some
graduated to I
controversy.
can just post a still frame picture and make people wonder how my life is like with the IG and whatnot. Like I can post a picture of me next to a nice car or
Picture worth a
out at a
thousand
fancy
words.
restaurant, and people go think you know
This is what I do. This is my
they go
life.
yeah they go one they're going it's gonna make them wonder. It's gonna make them like every time you post a story now they go pay attention. Oh, what he doing now? What he doing now? Like
Picture
I
worth
wonder
a
what
thousand words.
what this nigga doing really.
Mhm.
Outside of this still
Everybody
picture.
just nosy. I
Yeah.
what was it we talked about last time? Idolization.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're
Eh,
curious.
yeah,
Yeah.
very
They're
curious,
curious.
nosy, all up in your business. They just want to be, and that's the part of content creating that I never cared about.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm selfish in my realm, but I want to make my own stuff. I've always used social media for
Study
for
purposes.
yeah, it wasn't for consuming. I didn't use it for consuming. Personally, I didn't. But other people I can understand, they're consumers. So I knew that if
Mhm.
I could put something out that I could be able to, make money off of. That's what I did. That's when I first started. That's why I got on really social media. If it wasn't social media, if it wasn't for me making plenty money on social media, I wouldn't be on it.
Hmm.
I'm not. That's why I haven't been on it lately because I've been just been doing, YouTube. But that's still like social media. Maybe I'm talking about like
You
the
just
other one.
moved on to a more lucrative
Yeah,
venture within the social media realm, you know?
yeah, where
Mhm.
I can be able to put out my own, content. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
shoot, that's why I'm glad. That's why I'm glad I kept on huffing and puffing and trying to get y'all on here. I never stop. That's why can't stop, won't
Shout,
stop.
hey,
Shout out
Can't
to
stop,
shout
Diddy.
won't
out,
stop.
shout
We
out,
quoting
shout out to
Diddy.
G.
Why we
Shout out to
quoting
G, the
Diddy?
one that pushed us into this realm.
I was not
All of
stopping.
us.
Never
All of us.
stopped. I
Did,
kept on doing it until I got on their nerves. I don't care. I got
hey,
yeah, I
Diddy
know
been
they might live, bro. Shut up. I don't care. I'm not stopping. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care. Can't stop, won't stop. Shout out to Diddy.
You ain't
and I
posting
just
social
came
shit yet.
and I just kind of came in at the right time when they were starting this shit, and I just kind of hung around. So
Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
crazy, but I'll let you go, pause.
who?
You
Can't
know,
say
you know.
came or come.
Dang.
Man,
They
I
Uh,
can't
start.
even
so
say. I guess. I guess. I guess.
that's what I'm saying. And to also piggyback off your earlier statement, G, I saw where the kid was out, doing this content creation. The kid, 19 years old, is making more than their parents' salary. You
hmm
know the old adage, what we used to be told: when you make when you make the money in the house, then you got to say so. Well, here's this
Dang.
10-year-old making more than you. So now they don't have no
Yeah.
respect for the parents and all this stuff, and it goes back to the consumer mentality, the whole money mentality. It's like, yo, like, how does a parent keep their authority over, I know how, but or
Yeah.
at least I know
I
the
think.
where to, like, I don't give, you still gonna listen to me.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I
said
mean?
yeah.
I think with the younger folks, there's like laws still in effect to where parents have to control like certain things if they're making content and whatnot. They don't control the money, but I don't know. I had to do research on that, but I believe like when you're still a minor, there's certain restrictions on what you can do yourself, or you have to have parental consent to do some things too
But
under law.
you don't have to have parental consent to set up an account. You don't have to have parental consent to push live. You don't have to have parental consent to scroll. And
hmm
a lot of stuff, at least over here, there is stricter laws on social media in other places. But
True.
over here, you don't really have to have too much. That's why, like, all of the majority of the suicidal and depression is in the schools realms. Is in middle school and high school, early high school too. So is that
hmm
early teenage who don't have the balance of consuming. Like, it's the peer pressure that's amplified, you know, from this whole content realm
hmm
and comparison. Like, even the toughest person still comparing in high school. Like, you want to be the toughest, you want to be the best in the gym, you want to get the most girls, you want to have the best grades, you even want to have the better family. Like, a lot of that stuff is what's
Yeah.
in the peer mind. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, it gets
I
crazy.
don't. Hey, I don't know who is going around saying, "Yeah, nigga, I got A's. Fuck your B's, nigga." Like you, like fuck, shut your nerd ass up. Shut your nerdy ass up.
We let the grades speak.
Yeah, let the grades speak. Yeah, but you ain't gonna go flex on the nigga because you got an A
Right.
and he didn't, because he'll
But
beat
you
your ass.
But I know how it feels when they like, we already know he gonna pass. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
It's a subtle flex.
No, that did feel good when you know you was the master of the subject. Like me in Japanese
Mhm.
class, when like once I got my bearings in it, everybody was trying to sit next to me for the quizzes and whatnot because they know
Mhm.
I'm gonna ace
Yeah,
this shit.
makes sense.
That's right.
But now, to wrap it up on my side, I think they partially he's right. I don't know about billionaires. I don't know if I'll say billionaires, but I believe content creation and actually moving your business
Mhm.
onto social media and promoting it and making a brand for yourself can make you quite a bit of money, close to millionaire, thousandaire, hundredaire, whatever how they want to do it. I think you can, with the way the world is. I mean, everybody and their grandma down to the 7-year old got a phone. They all seeing things,
Hmm.
and they building their brands. And I think
Mhm.
that is the new wave. The commercials are not the wave. You putting your name and your face on the billboards are not really the wave anymore.
Yeah.
It's the
You think
ads. It's you having content and you be able to promote yourself and making money off of other people. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I ain't gonna even hold you. So I think
yeah.
that's the wave right now, man.
You
They call people crazy.
think about what Kanye did during the Super Bowl.
Yep.
He paid for the ad space, but he didn't get no sponsors or no form of commercial. He just posted himself talking in the car or whatever. He spent 7 million on that, and he made like 30, like a 400% plus profit on
Yeah,
$7 million, just like that for a 30-second ad that he did
crazy.
himself. No
It,
promo, no backing, just his money. Like that's crazy.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Mm,
wild.
I agree. I tell any and everybody as well, and this what I'm gonna end it off with. If you do have a brand, if you have anything that you're trying to widespread, right? If you have anything that you trying to offer to the world, you need to be in the digital space. You need to be in the digital space, right? I ain't gonna tell any and everybody just because you have an opinion to go on camera, but when you created something or want to create something, then this is your realm, this is your area, you right, and you can do and make so much success. I've seen so many. Truth be told, it's not really overnight, but I've seen so many who get that pop of success. Like it was one lady who pre-launched her products, it was cosmetics, probably lashes or something before the whole lash boom. But she pre-launched her products, but because of her connectivity, because of her social media presence, when she launched that site, she made over 100K that night. That night,
Oh,
like you can't even I can't fathom that. You know what I'm saying? I can fathom the money, but I'm thinking about like I got 100K worth of orders.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy,
yeah.
crazy.
You automatically need a building and a factory and you
And
know
some
what I'm
workers.
saying? Somewhere, yeah, you already
Yeah.
got to hire. You skipped a lot of steps of the process, but it's uh, it's nothing but opportunity for the right mind. I want you to get into this content creation for the right, for the right reasons. And to end it off, I think when I think of passive income, this is one of the main ways that I think of passive income now because it's tangible
Hmm.
and you don't need a lot from a lot of you get a little from a lot of people. Like you said, Kai, $5 from 81,000 people,
That's
400
crazy,
grand.
Every month.
crazy.
Every month.
Every month. 400 grand. Like no, I'm not even that big of, well, I don't mind spending. I don't mind spending. And like, I don't mind donating to the causes that I align with and all that. I just donated today, matter of fact, $25. Like, that's cool. Like every time I get a little change, I'd be like, what could I do with it? So $5, like somebody else thinking like that, and they're like, I could give them $5. Like, yo, you could really, you could really make it, bro. I think it's nothing but opportunity.
With that being said, y'all, if anybody want to donate $5 to the podcast right now, y'all enjoying
Yeah,
this
man.
content, just $5. It's just $5, man. Help your boys out, man.
You know what I'm
I
Yeah.
saying?
I put my cash app in the comments, man.
Yeah,
I'll make sure Trey
we're
and
gonna
D.
start putting up some stuff, man, so they can be able to donate, man. We're gonna get it
Right,
straight.
right.
We're gonna start figuring out some stuff, man, before we get monetized. We almost there. Keep on watching. If y'all watching now, go ahead and hit a like, hit a subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and watch the videos, man. We
Yeah.
almost at monetization, man. We close. We close. So go
Right.
ahead, support us, man.
Help us reach our goal. You help us, we help you.
It's been a long time, man. We grinding, man. We grinding.
Ain't it?
Yeah. We could have sat up here and just brought a bunch of women on, just been arguing with them for 2 hours. But we trying to do
We
something a
could
little
have.
different than
Right,
what we used to seeing. So
right. We want real men out here. We don't just want drama and controversy.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
too much,
just
man.
want drama and controversy. We want
Plus,
y'all
I
to do
couldn't do it,
better.
man. I ain't got time to listen to them. I ain't got time for that, bro. I really don't. I would have been in the corner like y'all, man. Shut up, shut up, shut. They would call me all types. So what's the words they be calling men when they tell women to shut up? All the
sassy.
yeah, all that. I
Sassy.
guess I've been said. I ain't got time to hear y'all, man. Shut up, shut up. How about all y'all shut up? How about that?
Yeah.
Every episode, shut up. All right, let's go ahead and get into the main event. We ain't on here for a long time, but we're gonna have a good time this evening, man.
Yeah.
Go
Speaking
ahead.
of can't stop, won't stop, let's go into Mr. Can't Stop, won't stop himself. He can't stop a lot of things. He can't help himself.
Oh, listen, man.
Allegedly.
Listen, man. You can't be talking
Allegedly.
about can't. You can't do that. To can't stop, won't stop. This is
Hey, he might come
allegedly.
find my ass. He might be might hang me off the balcony out here. I don't know, man.
Man,
If he
this
beat
can't
Drake up,
stop.
I
Won't
ain't
stop.
special.
Can't believe you, man. Let's hear what he got to say. We just gonna it's a little video that you know what. Go ahead and say what you got to say about this, Shane, because it's
Right,
crazy.
Keith, you introduce.
So, like I said, it's been a lot going on in social media this weekend. It's for a while now, things have been brewing with our esteemed black mogul, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call him, Brother Love. He seemed to be out here forcing his love on everybody and, in the industry and whatnot. Recently, allegations have come out from a former employee of his that, he forced them into, a lot of uh, debauchery, a lot of what's the word? I don't know what words I can use and whatnot, but
Tense
salacious
situations.
acts, if you will, un un, forcibly, and we just go look into some things that have come out about what Diddy has done. It's involved a bunch of other celebrities, names you know of, and we go talk about it. Go ahead, play the video, G. Or you can't get the video up. Shout out to Stevie Knight. I got this from
Former
his.
male employee. It's come out today, hot off the press. Diddy has just been sued by a man claiming the mogul assaulted him. Obtained by TMZ, Rodney Jones, a former producer and videographer for the mogul, claims he was repeatedly sexually assaulted by Diddy and subjected to unwanted advances by associates of Diddy at his direction. They got Stevie J in this mo. Yeah, he's implicated other celebrities in this motherfucker too, bro. Like, cuz getting messy with this one, dog. Y'all know who Steve J is, right? He go way back, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think he got Grammys and shit, bro. Cuz can.
Yeah, so like I said, I didn't want to spend too much time on Stevie Knight's page, but there's a 73-page court document.
And he wrote
It's
an
going,
essay.
huh?
He wrote an essay on him.
Not wrote an essay, but it's court documents of things of
Allegations.
allegations and things he's let the courts know about things that have gone on while he was living with P Diddy and whatnot. When he said they implicated other celebrities, include Stevie J, Cuba Gooding Jr.,
Show me
Usher.
the money.
Yeah, Show Me the Money, Cuba Gooding Jr. He always Cuba Gooding Jr. been living in Will Smith's shadow. He can't be fucking up. He been living in Will Smith's shadow for years, trying to be the next mildly melanated brother to
But
make that
no,
level. But
arguably, he has a good career. I mean,
Hell
close to
yeah.
Will Smith. I ain't gonna hold you.
Boys in the
Cuba got
Hood,
a good career.
after Boys in the Hood, what he got? Norbit, a
He got
few good men.
a few good men.
Yeah, that's my shit.
That was classic. Radio.
Radio Wave play a
Um,
mentally challenged person.
That's
That's
okay.
all of us can do that. Any of us can do that. I can do
that's
that right
crazy.
now. Y'all want to see?
Yes.
Oh, you really trying to get us canceled?
Amazing.
But yeah, Usher, of course, Meek Mill has been dragged into it. He's mentioned their names aren't mentioned in the documents, but when they say things like a famous Philly rapper or an R&B artist that just performed at the Super Bowl and other things, it was just a lot, man. He's partying with minors,
Mm.
having allegedly, this is all allegedly, partying with minors, spiking that De Leon tequila that the bitches love, and just having his way, and he doesn't take no for an answer.
Oh gosh.
Mm.
It either goes back further to like other things where this guy, I think his name was Mr. Jones. I'm just calling Mr. Jones. This employee said that Diddy told him to his face that Shine, the artist Shine, who did all that time, took the
Yeah.
charge for Diddy because and Diddy told him that he's the one that actually shot the person that Shine did the time for, and J Lo snuck the gun in the club for him.
Mm.
Jennifer Lopez. So it's a
Mhm.
lot of people implicated, man. It's just I, just a little bit of a more chatty patty topic. I mean, I ain't want to go nowhere with it, but it's just like Hollywood just seems to be like an evil place, man. Everybody thinks there's no
Scenes. Oh, you used the wrong word. Scenes is not the right word.
is Hollywood is
Is.
an evil place, and
Is.
when we talk about, everybody likes to talk when you come out and speak about things about celebrities and especially hip hop artists and whatnot. Everybody be like, "Oh, you just a hater. You just a conspiracy theorist." But shit is in our face. Shit is in our face, and we just still choose to ignore it. Like your favorite artist, whether you like it or not. Like I loved Ludacris, but when Cat Williams came out and said what he said about him, I kind of believe him. Like, why would he lie? Why would he lie about it? Because everything that he said happened when he said it
Yeah.
happened. He said they cut
I
the hair
think.
off,
Yeah.
cut the
Very true.
sideburns off, and then he got
Very true.
20 Fast and Furious movies. He's been in like damn near every Fast and Furious movie outside of two since Fast and Furious started. Like, it's true. It's true.
It's just yeah. It's funny. Haven't y'all? I got a theory that at least 98% of the rappers are gay. Hear me out.
Come on, G. You spitting, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, listen, I'm just telling you the truth. All right, this is let me get out my evidence and let y'all think what y'all want to think. All right, do y'all think that most of the rappers they always say FBs, I love my Negroes? They say that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's one. All right, I think that's one. I've never heard. I've never not once heard Trey say f his wife. I love G and Keys. I've never heard Trey say that ever. I
Never.
don't think he's ever going to say that.
No.
Never.
So, do you agree?
I never agreed to. Now there's some parts of the bro code, but I never agreed to like bros over hoes and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Like
Get tired of niggas hanging out with the niggas all day. After a while, you want to
niggas stink,
feel
bro.
some.
All right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's one. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me when rappers say this. It's always been weird to me. It's never been cool to me. I've never said that in my mouth. A lot of a lot of colored fingernails going on right now. A lot of them.
the fashion.
Yeah, the fashion. We getting a lot of dresses. A whole lot of them.
It's not just dresses, bro. It's just
Yeah, it's just
the Louis Vuitton bags.
yeah. Have
Like,
y'all? Is that weird to me? I'm sorry. Are y'all seeing a lot of dudes with pocketbooks?
they call them what would they call them? It's
Pocketbooks.
messenger, but they call them messenger bags.
No,
Like
that's a
that's
difference. That's two
like
different. That's two different things. Hey, Trey, you the fashion dude. There's two things to a pocketbook and a messenger book in it. A messenger bag. It's
Hmm.
two different things.
Well, it's not too
these
far off for me. It's
Thank you.
These Louis V bags, these big Louis V bags that they be holding with the two handles. Yeah, those are pretty much like fashionable as pocketbooks.
Yeah, you're
Like to
holding
me,
your hand. That's cool. You can hold
yeah,
in your hand. That's cool. That's in your
yeah,
hand. I'm talking about like the joint, like the safety belt joint.
that's the crossbody.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
So,
messenger bag.
are we getting? Are
Oh,
we? Are y'all still
oh,
on my
you
waves of kind of like feminine? Are y'all getting there with kind of little of this feminine stuff?
yeah. I
Is it
mean, if you a fan of the European, like all these designer brands, it's all like
European
based off.
is homocentric.
Yeah,
Finally, you said it. Thank you, Trey.
European is
It's a little,
homocentric. You
it's a
know,
little
it
homo.
does
It's a
get to
little
that.
homo. Yeah, y'all remember that episode on the Boondocks?
Yes.
Remember the
which
song "Do the Homie"?
dude. Oh, Gangsta-licious. Oh my god. That
Gangsta-licious.
was the most hilarious
I
episode of
think
Boondocks
I
ever.
think that episode was kind of like how a Simpsons do with like how things are gonna be and how things really are.
No,
I
yeah.
think Boondocks has already been said it to us. Like
But
these,
Hmm.
that's why Boondocks was such a prolific show because it was telling us what we were scared to face in ourselves, and that's what it was. Like
In
our
a lot of
rappers
areas.
are
yeah,
leading us to hell. You know,
they
it's
are. It's
you. When they how they say there's a price to fame.
yeah.
I don't think it's just like a cliche thing to say. I think people who have fame have to do some shit that tears their soul into pieces. They don't put it
Mhm.
out in front of us, but at least with these rappers, as far as everybody who has to go through like a label like Universal and Quincy Jones, so much shit come out about Quincy Jones, and he was
Hmm.
around Tupac, and Tupac was
Yeah.
putting on his thug life image, but all these niggas, man, all these niggas is suspect, and who if they may not claim to be homosexual, but they probably did some suspect shit to get to the level they at. They probably had to get through those doors, because you do have
You
gatekeepers in Hollywood in the industry,
you lose
you
your
know.
morality, man, when you
Yeah,
focus on certain things. That's why a lot of stuff can't be the priority. It
yeah,
can't be, and when you make fame and money the focal point, you lose your sense of morality. It's like, well, who did you have to be? Because everybody that has money is crooked. Like, no, that ain't that can't be it. This was my struggle. This was my battle when it came to
No.
money. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't want to be. I saw a salesman as a con artist. I don't want to be a con artist. But in order to make some money, you got to sell something, an idea, a product, or a service. Well, I don't want to be a bad guy. I don't want to be a villain. I don't want to step on somebody else's back. I don't want to have to do something heinous. And I don't want to lose myself along the process of getting
Hmm.
some type of money. So now I'm connected to it in the sense of keep my morals and still be a multimillionaire, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can stand on that now. But I really had to learn that because yes, I seen it. I seen it too. Like you can't put the wool over my eyes for so long. For
No.
you know what I mean? Like I did
No.
love that Boondocks episode. I do see
You saw when he
I
wearing the clothes when Riley was wearing started wearing the clothes.
mm-hmm
That was before they did all this stuff.
yeah.
before.
They seeing
Right
it.
before it popped off. Yeah,
This is also what I said. One of the things that when we first started talking about like masculinity, y'all go back to episodes what 5 and 7 when
Oh,
we
old Jones, yeah.
when we first started talking about these types of things, and I was like, it's promotion. This is when you said the gatekeepers keys is exactly what I was talking about. It's like, yo, and I like Ludacris too because one of his albums is like it's a skit. We don't get those no more on real albums. You get skits and interludes and stuff.
word of mouth.
Yeah, man. It said the big ass chain records or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It's like, but what about my family? What about he's like, nah, we just gonna give you a big ass chain. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it kept on. Like everything that this person was asking for, this artist was asking for, it's like, don't worry about none of that. We're gonna give you a big ass chain. And a lot of people for the image, I talked about that last Monday. A lot of people for the image of success will click out and do a whole lot of stuff, you know, and lose their sense of morals just to look like they got it. And that's what a lot of the rappers did. That's why I love Jada Kid, I mean Beanie Siegel and all them. Like I didn't make but so much, but those are lyricists and those are people that I could listen to, you know what I'm saying? That there's no question about like their character, you know, like and yeah, fame could turn people, man.
Yeah, and I think Diddy let go of his. I mean, this is me personally. You know, Diddy let go of his morals like a long time ago, starting when he sacrificed big. You know,
Hmm.
whenever I don't know if y'all notice, whenever these people blow up, like it doesn't have to be hip hop necessarily, but they always lose somebody close to them
Exactly.
before they really make it like into the mainstream and become popular. I
Who are
mean,
you willing
Diddy
to
like
sacrifice?
in these court documents Diddy wanted this dude so bad, this employee of his so bad that he said he promised him he would guarantee that he would win a Grammy for producer of the year if he let him have his way with them. He offered him like one of his $20 million properties on the Virgin Islands. I mean, Diddy. And when this dude was like, Diddy doesn't take no for an answer, and he was willing to do anything. He even told in the papers, in the court papers, it said this dude said, Diddy told him to his face, I'd shoot my mama in the face if I had
Lord mercy.
to have you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. If you get a chance, man, I got a link to it. I don't know if y'all on Twitter, but you know, it's a 70. I only read like 40 pages of it because it just became too much. But
It's gonna be the thumbnail.
read 40 out of 73 pages, man, and it was a lot. It was a lot.
How did I know about it? That Magic Son?
You said what? That's not Magic Son. That's Saucy Santana who be with the City Girls and shit. He looked like Magic Johnson's
Oh,
son.
Hey man, hold on. How you know, Keith?
you were looking at them city
Pause.
girls.
Social
That's
media, bro.
crazy. Yeah, that is crazy,
Yeah.
but I'll let you go, pause.
I don't know shit about this dude. I just know he be with City Girls and what his name is. Like I don't know anything about him. I just know his name. And that don't make me, you know.
I
Uh,
ain't say
Yeah,
nothing. I
you
ain't say
good?
nothing.
oh man, but yeah, man. This why I miss dudes like Pimp C. I think this a reason why they killed him too is because he was speaking out against it and he was probably ready to expose the industry. You know, he said little things. He didn't say too much, but like Trey said, you know who the dudes you can tend to you can tell the dudes that kept their soul and then throw away their morals because those are the ones that don't seem like they have as much. You know, they might be in regular clothes and still wearing the Timberlands and the baggy jeans and shit. You know, keeping it all the way Brooklyn or some shit like that. You know, they not wearing the tight jeans. They not wearing a bunch of ice and whatnot. Shit that's meaningless.
Hmm.
You know, they're not flashing the cars they drive and whatnot. They probably just made enough, probably put that money into investments and just able to feed their families for a couple of generations. They're not looking for fame. Like I think nothing wrong with getting your money, but I think when fame comes into play, that's when the playground just becomes a little more dangerous and a little more unholy, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, you speaking facts. It's just
I'm
Hmm.
and
I
me and you were
can't.
talking. Me and you were talking before the podcast. I am the way I am probably because Diddy is an influential dude, bro. Like Pete Puff Daddy was my first favorite rapper. Like
And
I was listening to music, but I was telling G the first song I started learning word for word and started reciting shit was all about the Benjamins. What y'all want to do? Want to be ballers, shot callers, ballers.
yeah,
I mean, I was like, yeah, I want to be a baller. I want to be a shot caller and all that. I ain't know what the fuck it meant, but it sounded cool at the time, you know. And
hey,
I always knew at a young age I wanted some money, but that song was like the beginning of hip hop for me. So,
mm.
um,
No, you
but
facts. It's facts,
but
man. It can't stop, won't stop,
yeah,
man.
can't stop, won't stop. I
Can't
mean,
stop, won't stop.
and you you can admire Diddy for his his will to want to win and make money,
Yeah.
and
Tenacity,
how
yeah.
passionate he is about it. But when it comes, it's like at one point do you just look at really who the person is. Like you can't, I can't admire somebody who
Yes.
it's okay if he's homosexual or whatnot. It's not about that. A lot of people in the comments of people who speaking out against
Amazing.
Diddy just like, oh, it's incredible how how much attention y'all pay to people's sexuality, how much y'all caring. It's not about that. It's about, but if I don't care if you're gay or not, but if you're gay and you're forcing yourself or trying to prey on people and their hopes and dreams to get their butthole, I can't rock with that.
Amazing.
I can't
I,
rock with that, bro. Like I don't care who you are, like, and
I don't
especially
like
if you,
manipulation.
yeah, manipulation and you fucking minors and whatnot, and
Amazing.
sex trafficking and all that. I can't rock
All
with
of
that.
that.
And believe y'all can believe this or not. Your favorite y'all's favorite rap artist or whatnot does some is a piece of shit behind closed doors.
Amazing.
Like I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say no names because y'all gonna come at me with pitchforks. But your favorite rapper of all time, the best of all time,
Mhm.
did some shit to get to through certain doors to get to the point where they at.
That's what I'm
Y'all
saying.
queens and whatnot. Yeah, they're not the best people. They they
Mm-mm.
they've been indicted. They be on Epstein Island and shit.
Yeah, but that's the question. Why we really need to have a episode on either it has to be a slash between self confidence and this ideology. I keep messing with the word
Ideology,
ideology.
idol
It,
worship is what it
it
is. It's a
is
sin. It's a sin.
it is really
Idealization. Yeah.
it's one of the biggest sins right now that I'm seeing arising. Dang, what's going on with me tonight with my words? It has a dang, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah, I got you. We got you, G.
It's growing so much. It's just, especially we talked about our topic on our last episode. It's the idealization of just you want to be one of these, you know, brand ambassadors, these content creators, these famous rappers, famous actors. People have a problem with their own identity
Mm.
and they just want to be like somebody else and they don't have the confidence just to be you. God made
Mm.
you a way that God didn't mess up. This is how you are. If you're goofy, you're goofy. If you got one eye, you got one eye. If you got a lisp, you got a lisp. You dress, you like your certain type of style of clothes, wear your type of clothes. Be you. He made you that way for a reason. And it's just sad that everybody just wants to be like everybody else.
Put the
He want to
glasses
be
on,
like
G.
this,
You
you gotta
spitting.
be like this. And it's getting to the realm where that's how it is with this Diddy situation. I mean,
Yeah.
probably some people, you know what, I'm not maybe some of these people they had allegations and he may have took advantage of some people. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes as grown adults, some people are not being taken advantage of. Maybe they wanted to do some of these things. Cause some of the times I'm hearing, and I'm breaking off. Even we might get canceled. And I'm gonna say it now, cause
Say it.
Kelly, our Kells. You
Mm-hmm.
remind me of my G. I wanna shine. You know that dude. That's my guy.
That's my
Hey,
nigga.
R. Kelly's still the goat.
Sometimes
I don't care.
they may want to. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and y'all may not agree with me. And I don't care. I've been doing this for years. I don't care. I don't believe most of them people. He forced some sort of stuff. Sometimes
Mm-mm.
people want to be with certain type of people, and just because and maybe something happened where they didn't get the certain type of recognition that they might have got mad afterwards. I ain't hear nothing about no gun that Diddy put it to people's head. They made him do this. If they say they did certain stuff to him, I ain't see no guns. I ain't seen no registered guns. I ain't see R. Kelly with no registered guns. That means they probably proposed something and say, "You want to do this?" And it was like, "Well, what am I gonna get?"
It was an offer.
It's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh,
Yeah,
thank you. You said it.
that's
It's
what it
a
is.
offer. So how can some of these people be forced when they're getting offered certain things? Because Diddy may offer them some money. Maybe they had
Yep.
fame they was gonna give them. And Diddy was like, if you want to do it,
What
then you can and you have to do this.
what I gathered from, and to your point, G, you're right. You're right. Some
Yeah.
people put themselves in these situations when they could totally avoid it from the beginning. But I
You
think
can say no.
this dude, Mr. Jones, he had several chances to get out of it. Like nobody was keeping him hostage. You know, he
Nope.
said he was fearful for his life because Diddy would like take his car keys so he couldn't leave from certain parties and
Now
shit
you
and
can walk.
yeah, make him drink spiked drinks, and then he will wake up next
No,
with Diddy and two girls in the bed at the same time.
no.
Like you
You
could
wanted to, bro.
you can remove yourself from that situation, but he probably was thinking like, all right, he tripping today, but if I just stay the course
That's what I'm talking about,
and
man.
stick to my route, it'll go my way. He'll see my hard work and dedication. Like, nah,
Right.
It's the people, bro. There's no way. I've been knowing Pratt Trey's probably the longest friend I had. Other few people, I've been knowing him 10 plus years.
yeah.
I know for certain if it's something that he don't want to do, he'll just not do it. There's
Yeah.
no way in my mind that he can attest to that. There ain't no way in the world. It goes off like we talk about our character. So these people talk about allegations. You wanted to do that. If you didn't want to do it, like I said, you could take the keys, you could have walked home. You don't want to drink that? Don't drink nothing. How about that? Just be thirsty. You didn't want to have sex with a girl. You didn't have to have sex with the girl, the dude, or whatever. These are not. I think we're having a fine line of people just not taking ownership for their actions and they're blaming them on other people.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, man. Like I
Especially
say, I ain't hear no guns. I ain't hear that he put a gun to somebody's head and made them do whatever. Nothing.
Yeah, especially with the case of like R. Kelly and some of his alleged victims.
Yeah, I'm
I'm not trying
sorry.
to nitpick at
Not an expert.
situations like I'm an
Yeah.
expert on any
It's the truth, bro.
situation with these celebrities, but they implied in the little 6-part documentary where they were tearing down his name, they implied that people's parents was bringing their children to him,
Right.
Exactly.
bringing their children to him. So what? I mean, it doesn't make what he does any more right, but they're culpable in this, but they turn on him after he stopped when he run out of money to pay them to be silent.
Exactly.
It's,
So don't put that all on
That's
him.
it.
He has a part in it, but it's not
yeah,
all on him. It's
those are
not.
some
It's
piece of
not
shit
all on him.
parents. Those are some piece of
I
shit
think the
parents.
parents. Y'all think the parents should have got fined or done some time or something like
Yeah,
that?
they should have. They
Absolutely.
should have. That's
They
sex
should
trafficking.
have.
That's sex
Absolutely.
trafficking
Yep.
by definition. That's sex trafficking. Like, why you got your kid at McDonald's? R. Kelly sitting at McDonald's every day, but why you letting her go to that McDonald's, bro?
Exactly.
Why she
The
not coming
first
straight home after
whisper.
school?
Man, if I had a daughter, the first whisper I heard of anything, oh, I don't care how much we getting by the pay. Yo, you ain't going over there. That's a wrap. It's done. I guess I'll
Yeah,
go get another job or something to pay for these bills. But
yeah.
no, I can't sell my soul for some millions for somebody to mess with my daughter. I don't know about
Come
the other
on, bro.
dads, and I
No,
ain't even got no kids yet. But I know me. That
Right.
ain't
yeah,
gonna happen. That ain't
not at
gonna happen
all.
at all. I
And
guess
Not
I'll
at
I'm
be
all.
and
working.
I'm not willing to sacrifice loved ones for any financial gain either. I'm not
Yep.
willing. I'm
Nope.
not willing.
Think
That goes
think
against my moral conduct. I'm not
Th-
willing.
think about it, bro. I can go down a list for y'all, like
Right.
celebrities that blew up right after a tragedy. Let's
Right.
look
All right.
at
Run it down.
Jennifer Hudson.
What happened with her?
Yup.
Remember when her family was tragically, or a couple family members, or maybe it was just her brother that was tragically killed during the
Yup.
holidays and whatnot.
I remember that.
Right after that, she started blowing up, was in commercials and shit.
Mm-hmm.
With
Kanye.
yeah, Kanye with his mom.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, with with Diddy, Biggie,
Yeah.
Biggie, Jay-Z, Big L, his homie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Big L was nice.
Yeah, even with
Beyonce with
Who else?
Aaliyah.
Oh, maybe.
yeah, all these celebrity deaths are sacrifices. Oh my God, most of them. I ain't gonna
Right.
say Michael Jackson or Prince. They just wanted them dead because they was too powerful. But yeah, like Aaliyah.
Yo, if you really look into Prince, bro,
Hmm.
Prince was smarter than just a
Prince
dude
was
wearing
the
heels.
Prince was the
Yeah,
man. You hear me?
Yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah,
wasn't just that flan dude. That dude was very smart. If you look at some of his interviews and listen to him, it was like, bruh,
yeah.
oh, okay. He had a voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Very
facts.
talented.
You might got something there, boss. You might got something there.
I
You
could go
might.
on, but I ain't gonna speculate, and I ain't trying
But
to get in
no.
trouble with nobody.
No. But surrounding with the Diddy joint, I think uh I don't know if it's true. I don't know if he do like dudes. I don't know if the people are telling the truth. I don't know, and I don't know anything about it. But I don't know. It's a mixture between I don't like seeing these dudes always getting let the internet, make lies about stuff. Like I said, I don't know if it's true. It seems like now anybody can make a meme, anything can do anything, make a
Mhm.
person just, kill their whole reputation all because of the internet. And I don't like
Yeah.
that part, even though I don't
Yeah.
know if it's true or not. I don't like that part of it. I
Right.
I, I never liked that. It don't matter if you
I,
could say
it,
one rumor. It could be one rumor about Trey. He'd be like, they see a picture of him giving dap to a dude, and they give dap to a dude, and then come in and hug. They'd be like, the whole tabloids, Trey gay. Oh, he gay. Oh my gosh, he's so gay. And then it keeps on going to a point where by the time you get to the lie, yeah, man, I met his boyfriend. They be like, nigga, damn. Yo,
hey,
how did it go from me giving a dap to somebody? I got a whole
that's
boyfriend. So
Yeah.
that's a great
it's
point.
so crazy how the internet can carry such a lie to something that's so crazy and wild when it may
Yep.
not be true. So I don't like that part of this situation what Diddy's going through, but it's not saying that I don't know if it's true or not. But I just don't like how they just keep on pushing and keep on pushing it. I don't know.
Uh,
I think it seems like
That's
uh,
with
how
what is it called? I'm gonna say this and I'm done. What's it called? Seems like he's guilty before
proven
um
innocent.
yeah, it's supposed to be innocent to proven guilty. So I think it's backwards now. So
I
that's all
think
I got
that's
to
how
say
it
about
is. I
wrapping it
think,
up.
to be honest, that's my mentality when it comes to the black man. You always
Mhm.
guilty until proven innocent. Because a lot of this stuff,
I think it's
not
men. Period.
I think it's men, period.
yes.
But
Yeah.
in my experience is
Mhm.
like I get it way more before colleagues and everything. It's like, nah, I had to be the one that fucked up. Like I wasn't even did I short it out?
You've been doing it a couple times, but we just rolling with it. So keep going. We acting like
Mhm.
didn't happen.
I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on tonight.
What?
Amazing.
But yeah, that plays into what we were just talking about on the last episode about how controversy sells. If somebody sees that, I think it happened with Soldier Boy. I don't know what if it was true or not, but it was like a gay guy who came out was like, yeah, he bought me a dog and some more stuff, and it was like Soldier Boy was like, I don't know this dude. Like it's plenty of allegations like that goes into, and I ain't deep dive on none of these because I don't analyze a lot of stuff. But even with like the Bill Cosby joint, like same thing. It's like, yo, like he didn't. Ain't no way you remember going up steps in his house and like
Bro,
if
Bill
you went
Cosby.
Bro,
upstairs,
it
you knew
was
what
Bill
was
what?
about to
Cosby.
happen.
Bill
What
Cosby
30
probably
years
innocent.
ago? 30 years before,
Yeah,
30 years ago, they said he was doing stuff with him.
yeah. Bill Cosby probably innocent, bro. They
You
just
know what I'm saying?
he was
How
about
you?
he was trying to
Yeah.
buy NBC, bro. He was trying to buy NBC.
Right.
That and he had
And
the
the
emotion
means
to
to
do
do
so.
so. Yeah.
30
Yeah,
years.
they
I
took
mean,
somebody we love and ain't had nay bit of proof or
For
evidence that he did
yeah.
all that, and all of a sudden at one time, all these women come out like
it
fuck
can
the Me
ruin
Too.
You
you,
could
man.
pay people, you could pay somebody
Yes,
to lie. Like you could pay somebody to lie to build traction in a direction that you want it to go. And this is that promotion. That all of this is under the category. It's just amazing how and negativity spreads faster. Negativity sells. Um, and it's like you're the odd one out trying to be positive. You
yeah.
know. Yeah.
With the specific case of Diddy Doji, I like your point about how we as black men always guilty until proven innocent, and people can start a rumor or a lie and it spread like wildfire to where
Hmm.
the whole country thinking one thing.
Hmm.
It was a comedian. I don't know if it was Dave Chappelle. Now there was a comedian that talked about the difference between evidence and proof.
Mm.
And up until this point, we no one can prove Diddy did anything. I think it's getting to that point. It's getting a little bit closer because there's been quite the evidence that can make us imply things about P Diddy. You think about that Drink Champs interview with Fabulous. That's a popular one. Um, you think about
He,
uh
him paying Cassie. What'd you pay Cassie 28 M for?
28 M's just to settle. Like, yeah, you got Cassie coming out about him. All like the people that were involved with early Bad Boy, Heavy D, I think I'll Be Sure, and all these other people died all from heart attack mysteriously. Like, I believe in chance, but coincidence.
Yeah,
That's like a
I
weird ass
mean,
coincidence. Like everybody around him, closest to him,
yeah.
that knew shit about him died of a heart attack. Like, and
Hmm.
we know with in the medical industry, you know how they got Michael Jackson and Prince. They can do anything to make something happen. They know how to shit mix and what it does to your body. So
Who that Cassie girl, man? How all of a you making all this money all of a sudden? It's just all of a sudden you ain't been with him now. You just want some money now. Oh, now you remember when he was whooping your ass. Oh, now all of a sudden, all out of nowhere, when y'all was together, we ain't hearing nothing.
bro,
We ain't hearing
bro,
anything. But all of a sudden,
I'm
oh,
gonna tell
now
you
you know
this.
what? Today, I need some money. Let's go. I'm gonna talk about when Diddy was whooping my ass. You know what? Let's go do that.
The
I'm gonna try.
cash.
I just something about it,
I,
bro. Just
I
going.
I
Come
get your
on,
point.
bro.
I get your point, G. But when you dealing with a person with like of Diddy stature, where he says he has influence in like law enforcement and whatnot, you know, that's how he's been sliding by in all these situations. There was another situation where him and his son, is it Justin Dior Combs, who is Albie Shore's son, I believe, because he too like that's Albie Shore's son, look just like that motherfucker. But there was another instance in situation in California where him and his son were in a studio bathroom with another gentleman, and they somebody was shot. Somebody was shot, and you know the guy got shot in the bathroom. Actually, there's pictures and everything in this in these court documents. But at the time, Diddy had this an associate of his that just was the guy to call if you're in a spot, you know, with law enforcement. And he spoke to law enforcement and told law enforcement that the guy was shot due to some of the gang related activity outside the studio, when in actuality he was shot inside the studio.
But we
I mean,
don't know this, bro.
it's
That's the
in the
thing.
documents. It's in the court documents. It's in the court documents.
Tort
This is
documents can lie too.
this is the dude's testimony. The employee, he has pictures from his phone because he said Diddy would have him record him while they're partying and doing all this wild stuff. Diddy made him record him. Like Diddy is like, he might be drunk off power, bro, to think like I'm gonna make this dude record me,
Maybe.
and ain't nothing nobody can. I can't be touched. I got too much motion. I got millions
Can't
of
stop,
dollars. If I
won't
have a
stop.
problem, I'll throw money at it and it'll go away.
That's a good thesis. I'm not saying you're wrong. Yeah, that's a good thesis. You know,
Can't stop, won't stop.
can't stop, won't
He
stop.
told 50 Cent, I want to take you shopping when
I
50
know. I
Cent was
remember. I
first
saw that
popping.
interview.
Yeah,
He
come on, bro.
was like shopping.
Hey, when 50 Cent say something, I don't know. It's something about 50 Cent. I'm like, what reason does 50 Cent have to lie? You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, his album was called Get Rich or Die Trying, but that's what people
Yeah,
doing.
he,
Like,
he definitely getting rich and die trying.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see what comes out. Like, Diddy is a powerful dude. Like, I don't have faith in our justice system. No, especially after the whole Tory Lanez Meg Thee Stallion issue, that
Yeah, I'm
case.
still
You
mad
know,
about
I
that.
have no faith in our system. So at some point, it just seems like it's futile. Like, you know, you can either choose to be in this world or stay the fuck away from it, because it's none. It's not. You're not gonna beat it. You're not gonna beat
Yeah,
it. This shit is in place. Like, they
It's
that
set
you
up
can
for you
say
to
there's
fail.
no agenda. You can say there's no agendas out here with, you know, the rainbow flag people or the other color flag, the new color flag they got out now. But it's just curious. The circumstance seem like the people in power all have a common, like, I don't know the word for it. They have a
evil.
commonality amongst themselves. Evil one, and then, you know, with the evil comes, you know, you just, I ain't gonna. I digress. You know.
But that's all I got on it, man. Anybody got anything else before we get up out here?
Yeah, we'll
Uh,
see what comes of this court case.
Okay.
You know, we've all been guilty of it at one point. I think. I mean, I'm not gonna say all. I'm gonna say myself. You know, we all
You
been
been
guilty
guilty of what?
of idol worship. You know,
Oh, okay.
at one point. At one point or another, he said guilty of what? See, now
Yeah,
you
hold
can't.
on.
yeah.
Hold on. Shit, don't
Hey,
put we in
all
this.
right. Hey,
No.
put a pause on that one. Put a pause on that
Yeah,
one.
because we was crazy.
Pause. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause.
Implicated us with some shit like that. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
But yeah, just when you're out here, like just know this the stuff they put on TV for us, even if it seems like real shit, like a court case, it's all entertainment. It's all a puppet show. They want you distracted from what's really going on and what you really should be doing out here to stay ahead and you know not further become stuck as a cog in the machine. I say that constantly on here. You just really you really got to be aware of what's real and what's not, because everything in front of your eyes is not real. What's real
Mm.
is here. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
you gotta be strong in your own self, in your own mental, and um, that's all I gotta say. Don't put your energy. Don't put your third eye towards you know people that seem to be up on this pedestal that feel like you want to be there too, because there is a price to fame, and we're seeing like
Mm.
attention is not always what you want.
Good. What you got, Trey?
I think we can end it on that, man. That was
Oh, I
solid.
like that.
That
Ain't
was
nothing wrong
solid.
with that, man.
Yeah, like I said, I have nothing against P Diddy personally. Like I said, I grew up you know liking Puff Daddy and Big Boy. I mean, not Big Boy. I said Big Boy. Bad Boy, and Biggie Smalls and everything. Man,
You
like
hate
he
me,
bought us
man.
Biggie, so I can't knock him for that. But
Mm,
you know,
mm.
I yeah, your idols ain't who you think they are.
Right,
Sometimes,
right,
unless you know them personally, your idols aren't who you think they are.
right.
Like when
That's
it
why they
comes,
say never meet your idols. So you usually get a
Amazing.
yeah,
different person.
On that note,
we out. Tell Sunday, y'all. We'll see y'all Sunday service. Y'all come to church. Y'all come to church.
no,
Wake
we'll
your
see
asses up.
y'all again.
You can
Thanks
hate
to
me, man.
everybody hitting the like, subscribing.
Oh, no, no.
Make sure y'all check us
Take
on
that.
Sunday
Take that.
morning.
Take
We're
that.
gonna be a Sunday morning, and we got sports on Sunday night. Y'all don't want to miss that either, man.
Yeah, don't miss it. Y'all gonna want to be here for this one.
Exactly. And you know what? You see, and that's why our channel's not blowing up, because we too real for y'all. That's really, if y'all want to get down to it,
Truth
that's
be
the reason why our
told.
channel's not growing, because we be talking about some real stuff.
Yeah,
Truth be
That's the
told.
reason why.
the truth sounds
The
like hate
truth.
to those who hate the truth.
Just because we ain't arguing about relationships and women all the time, y'all don't want to see our channel grow, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Well, man, you know what? We'll see y'all next time, man, because Black Sheep G about to come out, and I don't want that to happen. It's Anthony Giovanni, so we'll see y'all the next one, man. Appreciate y'all, fellas.
Peace.